With your girl Lola Wola, and I am back. Back. All right, you guys, I'm back with another video. Let me jump in this chat real quick. Don't want to miss it. Don't want to lose it. All right, guys. Let's continue where we left off. I'm sorry for my frustration last night, y'all. Y'all know how I get. When there's no food in this stomach, I'm repaying a great sin that was committed toward him. What's up, Karen? Love being first, period. I love when you're first, too. If you keep talking, you will have to atone for your sins, too. I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you mean you're repaying a great sin? What did you do to him? That's enough out of you. I think Shiloh's outside. You should go now. Here I am again. I just have to win, get through this, then get to Angel. I've been summoned by Apollo. Black Skull. Diamond. Why? No. Who are these people? You're lucky I'm here. Let me give you some introductions. Though that one's Reaper. He loves putting his opponents through pain first before beating them. You've met him before, right? Yeah, I beat him already. Well, good for you. That one with the green hair, that's Jester. He's a little crab and likes to toy his opponents, pissing them off enough so that they let their guard down. That's when he gets them. The tiny one with the red mask, is called Ant. He's not a kid. He's just very short, but he's a force to be reckoned with. I think he bites. Bites? The one on the ground is Leopard. He's flexible as crap and has no trouble beating people down. His fights are some of the quickest. The only one faster than him is that one there. White Lightning. He's fishing fast. If you lose track of him for a second, you've already lost. I'm joked. The big one is Banjax. He's a dirty fighter and often leaves his opponents with the nastiest injuries. That one with the weird glasses and clapped hairstyle is called Lethality. I don't like his mask. He has strong blows that take his opponents out, like in a blink. Finally, the one next to him is Smiley. They call him that because he's always smiling. But don't let that fool you, because that smile could be the last thing you see before getting knocked out. Come to think of it, compared to some of them, we look a little less stupid in these masks, don't you think? Hold on. I thought you said opponents aren't allowed to interact before fights. So we're fighting none of these people tonight? That's wishful thinking, but oh my goodness, is that you, Black Skull? I've always wanted to meet you. Now he got fans. You can call me Smiley. Although I bet Diamond Here's already introduced me, huh? What did you say about me? That you're probably ugly underneath that mask? Yo, I could say the same about you. And especially about Lethality over there. I know. Don't you think it's time for a new hairstyle, man? Sorry. Hey, don't get all down, Lethality. You know I'm just playing with you. Okay, you're oddly happy tonight. Of course I am. The fact that there's so many of us here is getting me excited. By the way, Black Skull, have you noticed that everyone's looking at you? Huh? He's right. Why? They're probably all sizing you up. We heard you beat the masquerade over there and the little and that little crap reaper back to back. Shut the fish up, Smiley. Although you lost to some old Za grandpa on purpose, didn't you? A light even got killed because of you. How does that feel, Black Skull? Must feel nice to see one of those fishers dead, huh? That's what they get for coming down and watching us like we're a bunch of animals. Okay, that's enough. At least let the guy get a chance first. Get to change first. Haha, sorry, Black Skull. I'll go back to bugging lethality over there. Diamond. Yeah? Why do you guys know so much? I barely know anything when it comes to you, anyone else, or the ring in general. But, how does these guys know who I even am? How do they know the people I fought and the stuff that's happened? It's called having connections. Don't you think it would be it would benefit you if you had some connections with the people on the inside? People on the inside? Mm-hmm. Do you know, do you not know this? The ringmasters are the only ones who carry valuable information in the ring of shadows. Literally everyone that's underground right now can carry information that is useful to you. But we're not allowed to reveal our identity to anyone, right? That's right. But there's no rule in the character that prohibits us from interacting with anyone, is there? As long as we keep our identity hidden. Are we breaking the rules by having a little chat with them above the ground? I guess not. So these people, they've been doing extra work outside of fighting. They're collecting information to benefit them. If they could if they could find out ahead of time who their opponents are and their opponents' fighting styles, it'd give them an upper hand. I wonder if I could do that too. Maybe if I play my cards right. I could even find out who those fishers that call themselves the ringmasters are. Shadows, it's time. We're very excited to welcome you all to the Ring of Shadows. The energy is extremely high tonight. I'm loving it. Now, I'm sure some of you might notice something is a little different in the ring tonight. It's too many people. There seem to be a lot more people than usual in the ring right now. What the fish is going on? Why are all of us here? Now, if this is your first time at a night like this, we'll explain it to you simply. When you placed your bets tonight, you weren't revealed the matchups or who was fighting who. What is he talking about? When the people place their bets, they usually hold who's fighting who. But I'm guessing tonight they were just given the list of people who fight and not the matchups. And I think it's because they're doing it again. Doing what? Brawl night. That's because tonight's is our second ever brawl night. All the shadows gather here will enter the ring all at once, and they will all be fighting each other at the same time until one remains. 10 fighters will be thrown in at once and will battle until one emerges victorious. How exciting is that? A bloody, exciting last man standing showdown. Heck yeah, let's go. Crush them, Banjacks. Jester's gonna wipe the floor with them all. This is light work for the Black Skull. They can't be fishing serious. All of us are gonna fight each other all at once. If I want to win, I have to beat all of these guys. And before we start, instead of a cash prize tonight's victor will actually receive a special reward. Would you do the honors, Tony? Glad so. The winner of tonight's brawl will receive a personal reward request from the ringmaster. And what does this mean exactly? It means whoever wins tonight will be able to request anything they want from the ringmasters. It could be money, it could be more money, maybe even an expensive sports car or a brand new house. But don't forget, it could also be non-material things as well. One of the shadows here could even request to become a ringmaster themselves if they so wish. That's an amazing opportunity, Tony. What? A personal request. So if I win here, I could ask to leave the Ring of Shadows? That would be nice. I feel like we've talked for too long. What do you say? Shall we begin, Tony? I thought you never asked, though. This is too much. 10 people, 1 ring. Paige's mom doesn't even know she's in Mr. Brown's basement. Paige's mom don't know nothing about her. She's not even involved in her own daughter's life. It's ridiculous. All right, Yves, you get on my dang nerves, girl. Sorry, I don't like Yves all of a sudden. I'm gonna give her room to make a comeback though. All right, let's finally begin. Hush. What time is it? Okay, we're good on time. I don't really like the idea of all 10 of them being in a thing, and then that doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, not my problem. Ew, is he still alive? Ugh. Let's do this again, okay? Yeah, sure. See you around, baby. You too, little boy. You're letting such skanky things into this house now? How about you mind your own business, you little crap? Where are you even going? My school's Valentine's dance. Really? You have the audacity to go to something like that? When everyone was on your za yesterday? You have some guts. Shut the fish up. Who is that to him, his dad? Humor me for a second. What's with the relationship you and Macy have? Macy and I? She's still my girlfriend. Yeah, but why exactly? You actually like her or something? What kind of question is that? She's my girlfriend. Of course I... See, because I think you're lying. Am I wrong? I wonder why you're actually dating her. Just shut up, bro. What do you know? I know a lot more than you think, sweet son. William Janzara, CEO of J Holdings, father of Elias and husband of the late Rosalie Janzara. He's one of the richest people in this city. My parents are employees of his, but they don't work directly under him. But they do hear about him from those close to him and from some of the rumors. He seems to have a reputation of being a sadist. That's why, as much as possible, everyone attempts to stay out of his way. With a father like that, I'm not surprised Elias is the way he is. How is he so rich anyway? It's all investments. He makes really smart investments and puts his money in startups that eventually make bank. That's how he and Macy's father met, I think. Mr. Georgeson? But I thought he worked at a church. You think Macy's family can have that kind of lifestyle off of a church leader and a teacher's salary? Most of the Georgesons come from investments too. I think Elias's dad actually taught Macy's dad how to invest his money effectively. I see. You know, something's been on my mind lately. It felt so weird to say this, but there's something really strange about Elias. Strange? In what way? I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You just have to hear me out for a second, okay? I think something really fished up happened to him when he was younger. That makes him drawn to certain things. Like what things? Well, when he was still friends with Asher, he was like obsessed with him. He wouldn't even leave him alone. But at the same time, he kept trying to get Asher upset. Like he would keep provoking him in small ways. If you saw it, it was almost like he liked when Asher got upset. Almost like he was attracted to that. No way. I'm not kidding. Don't tell Elias I told you about that, though. He'll kill me. You're weak. That's why you feel this way. And it's why you admire and look up to me so much, right? Has everything you've done, Lord, been to impress me? If that's the case, you're failing. What do you want? Hey, Wyatt, Elias and his dad pissed me off. No, for real, I can't stand Elias. Karen, what do you mean? Elias is what? Like feminine wise? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What that emoji means. What do you want? For you to prove yourself. All you've been up to up all you've been up until now is an embarrassment. You can't even get a girlfriend that likes you. All your friends turned on you. You're nothing. If you want me to reward you, prove yourself. Sorry, ladies. I gotta fill the tank real quick. No problem, Dad. Did you talk to Asher right now? Yeah. What's wrong? He can't make it or something? No, he's gonna be a bit late, I think. Okay, well, that's good. At least he's coming. Yeah. Although I'm not sure what state he'll be in when he does arrive. You look so worried. Lighten up. I'm sure he'll show up. If he says so, he'll do it. How about you, Lex? You know, you never tell me about anyone you having your eye on because there's no such person right now. Seriously? Huh. Who's the last crush you had, if you want to share? I did date Cody, after all, so I guess him. But I don't know. That was a hot mess of a situation, too. I guess you could say he wasn't my biggest heartbreak. I see. Lex's vague statement was a clear, abrupt attempt to avoiding the topic. I could tell her demeanor had started to get a little uncomfortable as well. So I resolved to not push her further. But I did want to tell her something to ease the slight discomfort visible on her face. Lex, I don't want to force you to feel like you need to open up to me, but I hope you know if you're ever looking for a shoulder to lean on, I'm right here. I noticed you looked a bit troubled earlier when you were at my place. I didn't know you could tell. Lex, I have to admit, all this time, I'm really glad that you've been by my side and listening to everything I have to say. But I want you to be I want to be a reliable friend to you. You know? I want to be there for you too and listen to anything you have to say. If you'd give me a chance. Daria, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry if I've made you feel like I haven't been a reliable friend because you are, or made you feel like you haven't been a reliable friend, but you are because oh my gosh, Lord, have mercy on me when it comes to this story. I just don't know how to read all of a sudden. Why is that tear into his soul like that? I don't think his dad even like him. If I ever need to vent about anything, you'll be the first person I run to. Trust. It's just opening up to people isn't something I've ever been comfortable doing. Maybe it's the big sister in me. I much prefer to listen to other people's struggle than share my own, you know? The burden only an eldest child can understand. This was what Joshua must have been feeling too, huh? That's fine. You never have to do anything that makes you uncomfortable. But even big sisters need to lean on others sometimes, okay? Got it. Dang. You should have been a big sister too, you know? You'd probably be a great one. I just realized Daria's the only child, right? Let's be lighthearted. Oh, please, don't manifest that. My parents are literally in heat these days. Giggle, giggle. But thank you for the reassurance, Daria. You're quite literally my best friend ever. While it did sadden me a little to see Lex still be a bit closed off, I understood that it's not because she doesn't trust me. It took a lot of courage to bare yourself to someone else so plainly. And as her friend, her best friend, I'd be there when she was ready to meet up or open up. Sorry, had to run in to pay. You ready to go now? We've been ready, Dad. Was it that funny? All right, y'all. Where are they? They said they were 5 minutes away. Why has it been 6 minutes and they're still not here? Those liars. Elias is like me, bro, because I literally be counting down. Don't tell me any minutes. Just be like, I'm going to be there. Oh, hey, Rio. Nah, they did not eat. Hey, Z. And Z needs to take that dang flower thing off her head. It does not eat. You guys look interesting. You look great too, Rio. I'll see you around. Well, we should take a picture later. Oh, sure. Yeah, see you. I'm not feeling it. I didn't even notice how much Yves yapped until now. Yeah, she talks too dang much about nothing. They look good together. They do. So why do I feel so crappy right now? Because you're jelly. Jelly bean. Rio, we're here. Nice bow tie. Hey, you two are looking good. Lexus, Texas, I almost didn't recognize you with that white hair. Yep, I'm in my Cruella era now. I thought you said you were in your vanilla era right now. I was going to be like, yeah, you do kind of look like a vanilla ice cream a bit. Rio, it looks good though. White hair. Can you make a really serious face and say, nah, I'd win? No thanks. I'd rather not do any weird requests, especially coming from you. He killed it with the shoes. Oh my gosh, Rio, you were so close to eating. Why didn't you just wear regular black shoes? Oh. Hey, you two. Hey, guys. You look great tonight. Thanks, Shiloh. Why would we only compliment Shiloh by herself? That's petty. You two look great as well. Macy stared at me for a second. It seemed like she wanted to say something but was holding herself back. Macy's weird. This will all just pass. I don't have to do anything. This won't matter. In the long run, this all won't matter anymore. But I'm just making the same mistake again, aren't I? Macy, wait. You can't do this. They're saying I could get suspended or worse, expelled. That's no longer my problem. What? Macy. Lexus, I said that's not my problem anymore. You're not my problem anymore. How could you? I trusted you. I trusted you, Macy. Why can't you at least explain why you've done this? Talk to me, dang it. Daria, I'm going to talk to you. Okay. What? What's gotten into her? After all this time of avoiding me and dancing around the issue, she wants to speak to me? Now? Follow me. I guess it's a long overdue conversation, though I'm not a fan of how she just commanded me as if I was a dog or something. I'll see you guys inside, okay? Sure. Come on, Lexus, Texas. Let's go look for Christian and hit the dance floor. See you, Shiloh. See you guys. Where'd Christian go anyway? He's always disappearing. Maybe he's a magician. Or maybe he just doesn't like you. Impossible. Hey, Shiloh. Oh, that's a cute dress. Now, that's something I ain't never seen on episode before. That is cute. Shiloh. Hi. Hi, guys. Shiloh, are you, like, mad at me or something? Mad at you? Yeah. You know, for what I did with Elias. I don't know whether to be mad, Kiara. I mean, as Macy's friend, I know I should be, but I'm also your friend. I kind of wish you'd at least told me about what happened, but I understand why you wouldn't. I think there's more to the story than you just kissed Elias to be a itch. Am I right? What makes you think that? Maybe the fact that Elias himself never said anything to Macy this whole time. He was holding this over your head instead of telling his girlfriend. If it was really your fault completely, he would have ratted you out to Macy when it happened. The fact he kept it a secret and only exposed it when it was convenient to him makes me think there's more to the story. He's not innocent, I bet. Or maybe my dislike for Elias is clouding my judgment. Hey, Tiffany. Welcome in, girl. You're so smart, Shiloh. You should be a detective one day. You think so? Did you come along alone? No, I came with Macy. She's talking to Daria right now, though. Oh, she's talking to Daria? Yeah. I think you should talk to her, too. Why would Kiara talk to Daria? She meant Macy. She wants Macy to talk to Daria? But I thought she already was. I'm confused. Because this is none of your business, that's why. It's okay. Stay confused. Exactly. They're acting a lot more like normal siblings now. Shiloh, how could I talk to Macy? Why? Are you scared or something? Obviously. Regardless of whether it was completely my fault or not, I won't be surprised if she flipped out on me. And, she's definitely not someone who I'd want to flip out at me. You know what? Even I can't predict how she'll react. I feel kind of distant from Macy right now. I don't really know how to explain what I'm feeling, but I feel like I barely know what's in her head. Her actions don't really make sense to me anymore. They've been taking that picture back there for a little minute. So take my words with a grain of salt, but for some reason, I don't think she's that mad at you. Really? After you just said all that about how you don't know what's in her head? Really? I think you guys need to talk. Ugh, you're right. But I can't do it. Kiara, where are you going? Just leave her. Leave her be. She's being a drama queen again. Let's head inside now, Shiloh. Come take a picture with me in the photo booth later, okay? Huh? Oh, sure. Shiloh, coming. Now those are some shoes. That's the shoes Rio should have worn. Hey, man. Oh, hey. You managed to come tonight. I wasn't planning on it. I had something to wear and I was supposed to work. But my Rio convinced me to switch shifts and he let me borrow some of his clothes. So, cool. Are you too close or something? I know, you're kind of the kid that his father had secretly. Oh my gosh. Well, dang. Sorry, was that rude? No, not really. I mean, it's the truth. Rio and I only found out about each other not that long ago. But, honestly, Rio and I are kind of close, I think. Although, even if we weren't, that'd be fine too. The fact that he lets me stay with him means a lot already. How did these two even become friends so fast? So Leland knows of our whole family situation? He must be a really trusted friend to Christian then. Hey, how long are we going to spy on your brother? He's my half-brother, and I wasn't spying. Guys, what are you doing over there? Looking for you? You keep running off and disappearing. I thought you were blowing up the toilet again. Again? Shut up. You can't just expose me like that. Come on, let's just get inside. Who knows what other crap you're going to see or say. Honestly, Lex's outfit would have been nice without that jacket. That jacket is just... ugh. Why are you going to private places with this girl? It's not that serious. Y'all could have talked downstairs. What if she wants to push you down the stairs? So, what did you want to talk to me about? This pushes you down the stairs. Daria, you okay? Am I okay? I mean, I guess I am now. You know, since Tegan's gone and everything. Karma caught up to him, huh? No, God. God caught up to him. Anyway. Yeah, let's ask why she wanted to talk to us. Why did you ask to talk to me, Macy? Like, get to the point. I don't know. Girl, I wanted to try to do what I couldn't in the past. Daria. Sorry I couldn't be the friend you thought I was. There's a lot you don't know. And there's a lot I can't say. It's just how things went. I mean, how things are. But I really do see you are a friend, you know. See you as a friend, you know. Is there anything you want to say to me? I felt really yeah, Karen. Your comment is so accurate. Sorry, I read your comment and it just like it's too accurate. She just looks so evil and weird. I don't like how she looks at all. It's those lips. I felt really slighted by you when you didn't help me out with the whole Tegan situation, you know? In the past, some girls I was friends with did the same thing to me. It brought back really bad memories. You knew Elias was part of it, but you didn't help. I'm not saying you had to do something life-changing, but as a friend, even staying by my side would have helped me so much more than you know. But you didn't even do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? No matter how big or small, I wish you'd done something. You think I don't know that? It's not easy as you're making it out to be, Daria. I'm not saying it's easy. Doing things to save yourself are never easy. Why do you think of me as such a good friend, Daria? Honestly speaking, we haven't known each other that long. And we didn't even spend that much time together. Maybe it's because under that tough girl act you put up, you still choose to be friends with someone like me. And I can tell you're not a bad person. You took the hit for me when Elias was going to slap me, didn't you? You were the first person in this school to be nice to me, you know? Do you guys know where the office is? Yeah, it's down the hall that way, then left. You're wrong. You got me all wrong, Daria. I'm sorry. I still had an uneasy feeling in my chest as Macy walked away from me. I'd never expected her to say something like this, but this conversation just confirmed something to me. That, like I suspected, she wasn't free. She wasn't free to act how she wanted to. That something or someone was holding her back. But what was it? Would I ever find out? Who knows? I shouldn't be feeling so down. Girl, get to that party and dance. Tonight's the Valentine's dance, dang it. I dressed up and look so pretty, and all my friends are here and are showing out too. That's right. From now on, I should focus on the people that matter. I'm going to put all my heart into those close to me. I have to enjoy this tonight or enjoy this night. I don't want it to be ruined by anything. I don't want to be in a bad mood, not when I still have someone to look forward to. Until then, I'll make the best of this night. Excuse me. Tonight is my night. And what's this outfit? Like, no, sir. Someone was standing there. Did he hear me talking to myself? Did you need something? Oh, I'm good, actually. Great. We'll see you. As I stepped into the school's Valentine's dance, I was immediately struck by the vibrant atmosphere. I'd seen it when I helped decorate, but now it was like life had been breathed into this room. The gym was adorned with glowing lights and balloons, casting a warm, rosy glow over everyone. The air buzzed with laughter and chatter, a mix of excited voices mirroring the euphoric vibe in the room. Daria, over here. I quickly found my rhythm, moving to the upbeat music as a carefree sensation that was almost foreign to me. The dance floor was a sea of motion, everyone caught up to the energy of the night. We laughed, danced, and sang along to our favorite song, our happiness shining much like the glittering lights above. As we danced, I could feel the joyous aura radiating from my friends and I. We shared jokes, cheered each other on, and let ourselves be swept away by the magic of the evening. Giggle, giggle. There was something so liberating about being surrounded by people I cared about. All of us letting loose and having the time of our lives. But of course, there was still an uneasy weight in my chest that didn't go away as my eyes kept darting toward the door. Despite the vibrant lights, the joyous atmosphere, the presence of my friends, there was a part of me that felt just a bit out of sync. The part that was waiting for someone, hoping that a certain someone would come walking in here at any second now. Please be okay. I'll be right back, man. Why are you outside? Oh, okay, sure. Diana? The babysitter is cute, though. Are you Devin? How's Stefan? Is he okay? Yes, but do you think something happened to Lily and her husband? I'll check on them, all right? Is this their house? Oh, brother. Lily, are you in there? The door's unlocked. Devin, the door's unlocked. Not him not locking the door. Lily, where are... Oh! Oh my gosh, what the fish? Oh my goodness. Devin, call 911. Hurry. Lily, stay with me. Girl, she's how many episodes deep? How could this happen? How are we gonna commit a whole crime and not lock the door? Like that part. Yes, please hurry. A whole crime. The winner of tonight's brawl night will receive a personal reward request from the ringmasters. And what does that mean exactly? Oh my gosh, we already know. Yves? Dang. We don't care. Like, this is just stupid repetition for no reason. Oh my gosh. Just likes to talk. Just stupidly typing for fun. Yes, you've been talking too long. Okay, can we get to the fight? Like, dang. Gosh. We're about to find out. So everyone just randomly hits people. This is so disorganized. Look at this one just standing there. I'm joked. And all 10 fighters go loose, choosing their targets. Oh. The ones that just stay in a corner is hilarious. If it was me, I would let everyone fight themselves. Ooh, someone's already down. Ant is the first shadow down. Ant, literally. Ooh, the tiny ant got stomped right away by no other than the giant Banjax. His short stature is an advantage and a disadvantage depending on his opponent. However, this makes Banjax his worst match. Banjax is a beast in the ring. So, we know this. That's one ant down. 8 left to go. Leopard gets thrown off his feet. Who was that we just saw zoom across the ring? none other than White Lightning. Using his speed, he catches Banjax off guard, throwing him to the ground. White Lightning isn't particularly strong, but it's his speed and momentum that's a major disadvantage to other fighters, especially to fighters like Banjax, who are really huge. On this side, Leopard recovers from his battle with White Lightning and targets the Black Skull. But Black Skull instinctively dodges Leopard's sneak attack, getting behind him. Black Skull attempts to attack from behind, but Leopard runs away. White Lightning suddenly charges at the Black Skull. Fish. The Black Skull skillfully holds his ground. Dang, why is this guy so fast? Seeing Black Skull disadvantaged against White Lightning, Leopard comes and attacks him. Fish. That Zaho couldn't take me by himself, so he waited to join someone who okay, whatever. It seems Black Skull will have to take on Leopard and White Lightning at the same time. Bring it on. Man, take out this Leopard guy. Huh? What did I just see? The neck bend was crazy. Give it up already. You already know you're no match for me. Really? Then why are you having such a hard time taking me down? You weak little crap. What do we have here? Banjax rises again after being knocked over by White Lightning. That's right. Banjax won't go down that easy. Banjax suddenly charges towards White Lightning, Black Skull, and Leopard. White Lightning and Black Skull are able to dodge this brute, but Leopard was too late. Banjax crashes into Leopard like a bulldozer. Leopard is down. He's on my foot. This one's still just standing there. Smiley's attention seems to be drawn to the giant, who's been risen again. Smiley abandons his fight with Jester and charges for Banjax. Now that I'm thinking about it, this actually works out pretty well for me. Smiley slams into Banjax with his whole body, with all his body weight, sending Banjax crashing to the ground. Yikes. Banjax hits the ring's corner post as he falls, unconscious, cracking his head open. Oh my gosh. I think it's fair to say this giant's not getting up for a while. Oh my gosh. Black Skull attacks the Smiley from behind, catching him off guard. White Lightning uses this opening to charge at Smiley and corners him. However, White Lightning's speed did little to throw Smiley off his game. Smiley fights off White Lightning with ease. Due to his weak nature, White Lightning's durability is lower than others in the ring. Woohoo. I'm gonna beat your za. Black Skull is ready for anyone coming for him, but at the same time, he seems a bit more timid than usual tonight. I'd have to agree, Tony. It's no surprise, after all, the Black Skull is the newest and least experienced of all the shadows here. But he better keep his ground up regardless. What's happening? Right, that's a real valid question. Smiley has grabbed White Lightning and Black Skull. Catch. He tosses White Lightning to Black Skull. Black Skull seizes the opportunity and takes out White Lightning with a brutal blow to the back of his head. I'm joked. White Lightning is down. This one's still just standing there. Poor guy. He just got tossed like that. Meanwhile, we have Reaper and Diamond, who have been going at it from the start. I would have thought Reaper would go for Black Skull as revenge for clearing him the last time they met. But it seems the Reaper knew he was no match against Black Skull, so he decided to target Diamond from the start instead. However, he must not have expected Diamond to be such a formidable opponent. It seems Diamond is holding up against Reaper, but also he's preventing Reaper from going after anyone else. After Reaper's embarrassing loss to Black Skull, he made it a habit to make sure that his opponents were no longer cautious before turning his back to them. He wanted the chance that they could rise again and defeat him to be zero. So I bet that his pride will not let him leave Diamond alone until one of them is defeated. Fish. Lose already. Ugh. Ouch. Reaper lands a brutal blow on Diamond. Reaper has now broken Diamond's guard and created an opening for him to attack. Diamond seems to be unable to defend against Reaper's brutal tirade of punches. Reaper's overwhelming power is just too much. I won't lose to you. Diamond might just lose here, so. Already? Wait, what? What just happened? Diamond was suddenly knocked out, Reaper. But how? This is the specialty of Diamond, Tony, his intelligence. He knows just the right pressure point in his opponent to target, rendering them unconscious in the blink of an eye. When given the right opportunity, Diamond can turn off his opponent's consciousness just like pressing a button. His strength comes not in his physical ability, but in his technique. He let Reaper attack him continuously to make him let his guard down before striking in the perfect location. And as such, Diamond has successfully taken down Reaper. Amazing. Now, only half of the original 10 remain. Wait. How is lethality still there? He hasn't fought a single person yet. Lethality continues to stand in a corner, shaking in fear. He pouts, probably wondering when his mommy is going to pick him up. Giggle, giggle. We all know how lethality, I don't like his name, so stupid, how he gets. So I wouldn't worry too much, everyone. Hey, is that one with the glasses going to do anything? Oh, Jesus. Why isn't nobody going for him if he's just standing there? Just wait. You haven't seen him get serious yet. No one's going for him because they're scared of him. Well, except Black Skull, probably. He probably just doesn't realize how much of a threat Lethal is. I'm not going to call him Lethality anymore. It's a stupid name. Call him Lethal or something. I don't know. Now we have our final 5 standing in the ring. Diamond, Jester, Smiley, Lethal, and Black Skull. Who will take the victory tonight? Black Skull, Black Skull, Black Skull. Diamond charges toward Black Skull. But Diamond doesn't attack. Black Skull, Diamond. Ignore Lethal first, okay? We'll deal with him later. Huh? We? Right. I didn't know Asher was on the same page as me, because who is we? Baby, I'm trying to win. It seems that a little duo has formed, and they've started to strategize. Is this against the rules, Tony? Forming alliances is not against the rules as long as they fight fairly. Black Skull, of those two over there, which one do you think you can take one-on-one? Which one can I take on? Dang. How would I know? They're both around the same size. Tough, from what I've seen, it looks like Smiley is the more powerful one. He took down Banjax. But on the other hand, I don't know a thing about Jester's fighting style. All I know is that he gets his opponents riled up or something. At least with Smiley, I can make some prediction. Before they can finish their discussion, Jester makes the first move, charging past Smiley. Oh. And it seems his target is now the Black Skull. I'll take care of Smiley then. Giggle, giggle. Will you now? Show me what you got, Diamond. Diamond rushes at Smiley. This is a very unique development, Cell. It seems like Diamond is choosing to target Smiley while Black Skull takes on Jester. Could this be a show of teamwork? Probably. But regardless of their teamwork, remember, at the end of the night, only one of them can win. Ugh. Who are you fighting for, man? Trying to make someone proud? Think they'll be proud when I beat your za? You can answer that question yourself. The Black Skull attempts to attack Jester, but Jester narrowly dodges. Jester circles around Black Skull, catching him off guard. You can't win if you keep missing me, bro. Come on. You actually have to take me down. You know, if you want to help your mom. Focus. How in the world do you know? Is this the best you can do? How the fish do you think you're going to win like this? Fish you. Black Skull seems to be struggling a little against Jester. It seems the Jester is chiding, is getting into Black Skull's head and clouding his judgment. Man, I'll flip that man. That's it. Naturally, Jester was perfect for the job. Jester, I'm giving you a very important task. If you cooperate with me, regardless if you win or lose, you will win a cash prize tonight. What is the task, Apollo? During tonight's brawl, I want you to get into a fight with Black Skull one-on-one. Use your provocation skills to piss him off. I say poke fun at his sick mom who's on her deathbed in the hospital. There's also this girl he's gotten really close to named Daria. I want you to get him as angry as possible. Rile him up. Make him a snap. Got it? I'll do my best. Now come on, Black Skull. Entertain us. Show everyone your dark side. And as Jester lands a blow, the Black Skull lands his. Come on, Black Skull. Try a little harder. Mommy won't be happy with her loser child, will she? Keep running your mouth and you'll fish and regret it. Black Skull. Don't let him get to you. Ugh. Did you think I'd give you a little time out to communicate with your partner? I told you to show me what you've got, Diamond. Don't let him get to me. Don't let him get to me. I have to control it. I can't lose myself. Not here. Control it, control it. Are you getting upset, Black Skull? Are you going to cry? Big baby? He's taunting me. He wants me to make the first move, which means he already has a plan to counter it. I shouldn't give in. Come on, Asher. Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you. Your mom's going to die if you can't even land a punch, Black Skull. All right. And your sweet little Daria won't love you anymore either. Black Skull attacks Jester without holding back. He hits Jester square in the mouth, stopping him from talking. I told you you'd regret it if you kept running your mouth, didn't I? It seems the brutal side of Black Skull that we've seen before is coming out. The Black Skull is now choking Jester. My blood was surging through my veins so fast they almost burned. My anger started to rise. My grip on Jester's neck tightened. At this moment, I wanted nothing more than to crush this guy's throat so hard that he couldn't speak anymore. Aren't jesters supposed to be making jokes? I don't find crap you're saying to be funny at all, though. Actually, it just makes me want to knock all your teeth out. Fish. But Black Skull, does this feel good to you? Winning here is still a loss. What the fish was he trying to say? That regardless of what I did, I'd still be a loser? No. I came here to win. Dang it. I had to calm down. I quickly realized I could feel myself getting swept away again. I was getting lost in the combative atmosphere that had built in the ring and further fueled my jester's words. I realized he was trying to get me riled up on purpose. I couldn't let myself go, not here. And it was then, when I was attempting to calm myself down, that my head began to fill with images of her. I had started to fall for the pits of darkness again. And when I desperately searched for something, anything to pull me back up, she was the one I thought of. She reminded me that I was still human. Her smile, the sound of her laugh, Asher, the way she said my name, the way her body felt on mine. You're special to me. I just want you to be happy. And the way her words touched my heart so fondly. You get through this. You will. Because you're strong. You're stronger than you'll ever know. I released Jester out of my grasp, sending him buckling to the floor. I felt the ground beneath my feet again. I felt my heartbeat and the determination taking me back to my consciousness. I wasn't going to let this green-haired freak throw me off my game. I wasn't going to lose control. Yikes. After releasing him from that brutal chokehold, Black Skull sends Jester crashing to the ground. It seemed evenly matched until Black Skull made that move, Tony. That's no surprise to us, Cell. We know the potential of how much power Black Skull's attacks have. Now, will Jester get back up again, or is he down for good? It seems Jester isn't getting up. Huh? What in the world? This guy's not fighting me back anymore? He's just lying there looking at me? Fish, whatever. At least it's one less opponent to deal with. It seems the Black Skull has taken out the Jester. Amazing strength displayed by the Black Skull just now. Was I just played for a fool? It seems the Black Skull is one of the strongest in the ring tonight, second only to Smiley. Speaking of Smiley, Diamond does not look like he can hold out any longer against Smiley. Diamond took on Smiley one-on-one, but he is clearly struggling right now. Smiley's strength is just on a different level than Diamond's. The Black Skull has two options now. Help Diamond take out Smiley or stand by and let Smiley take Diamond out. Now, if you were the Black Skull, Tony, I'd prefer the weaker opponent to remain. So I'd take out Smiley. But you're forgetting the third option, Cell. Someone gets the Diamond and Smiley before him. It's Lethal, finally jumping into action. He knocks Smiley down from the back, sending him down to the ground. So Lethal takes on Smiley. Diamond stumbles to the side, barely standing straight. We're sending Lethal's signature habits finally coming into play, Tony. Indeed, Lethal's signature habit is only taking a match seriously when he's certain he can win. Up till now, he hasn't done much, standing by the sidelines. But now, he's in action, shaking up the rest of the remaining fighters. When Lethal gets serious, even the ring's strongest don't stand a chance. Smiley's aware that he's likely outmatched. What will he do next? Oh, what's this? He hides behind Diamond. He's holding on to Diamond, preventing him from moving away. He's using Diamond as a shield. Fish, let me go. This is one of the reasons why Smiley can pose such a tough challenge to his opponent. He knows the best way to dodge and limit the opportunities his opponents have to touch him. While Jester specializes in offensive taunting, Smiley's specialty is defensive taunting. Black Skull attempts to attack Lethal, but he misses as Lethal charges towards Smiley and Diamond. Honestly, I don't care. Just say that Black Skull won and call it a day, bro. Doing too much. At the last second, Smiley flees. Lethal slams into Diamond with a crushing force. Diamond crushes to the ground. Fish, no. It seems like a lot of shadows are using Banjack's body slam technique tonight, Tony. That's right, Cell. That's because tonight there are so many more shadows in the ring. In a one-on-one fight, a body slam can be avoided if the opponent is quick enough. But with multiple fighters in the ring, you have less escape routes, making it an extremely effective move. It's also a quicker way to knock down your opponent, just hand-to-hand opponents than just hand-to-hand combat. Lethal gives chase a Smiley as Black Skull goes to help Diamond up. Diamond, I can't stand, but Black Skull, just get up, Diamond. You can't lose yet. Not lose yet. Basically saying you're gonna lose, but you're not losing right now. It seems that the physical extortion and exhaustion is taking over Diamond. Will he be able to rise again to fight, or does his match end here? Lethal chooses that tender moment of sweetness to attack Smiley again. He is able to grab Smiley and he tosses Smiley to the ground, who takes down Black Skull down with him. Lethal is the only one who's managed to bring both Smiley and Black Skull to the ground tonight. Yes, Tony, this is the true power of Lethal. But of course, Smiley and Black Skull will not go down that easy. Black Skull gets up, followed shortly by Smiley. Crap. How the fish do I beat that guy? And Lethal charges towards the Smiley and Black Skull. Who will he target first? Amidst this chaos, Diamond shakily rises again. He refuses to give up. But it looks like the shadows have all completely misjudged Lethal's intentions. Because as Smiley and Black Skull prepare themselves to take on Lethal, he runs past them. It turns out they were not his target after all. Ouch. Lethal takes down Diamond with a single strike, rendering him unconscious. His punches have been described as feeling like being hit by a sledgehammer, Tony. Not something you want to be dealing with, especially when you're when you're already as beaten down as Diamond was. Crap. It's in his name. The capacity to cause death or serious harm or damage. And we can confidently say that his lethal is high. He's one of the strongest fighters in the Ring of Shadows. Lethal runs towards his next target, Black Skull. A new fire seems to be burning in the Black Skull's eyes as he faces off with Lethal. Black Skull lands a brutal blow at Lethal. Lethal strikes back with just one more punch. Y'all, at this point, I'm trying not to be tired, but they're not talking about nothing. They just not. This is not. We're seeing two of the Ring of Shadows' best face-off right now, everyone. Meanwhile, Smiley stands by on the side. He's actually chatting with the audience. Seems he's purposely choosing not to fight right now. Yes, so he's probably conserving his energy, and letting Black Skull and Lethal go at it. I'm sure he's hoping that at least one of them gets eliminated in their tussle. And whoever doesn't, he can fight while giving his all in the final shadow. Or showdown. This is getting intense. Black Skull's power increases, his punches doing more and more damage to Lethal. And yet, Lethal continues to stand his ground, returning with some powerful hits of his own. Dang it. I can't defeat him like this. His power is in his punches, so I have to make it so he can't punch. Lethal lands one of his brutal blows on Black Skull, nearly knocking him off balance. But Black Skull uses his entire body weight and shoves Lethal to the ground. Ouch. Black Skull is pulling on Lethal's hair, but he brutally knees him in the back of the head. Black Skull uses his foot to pin Lethal's face down to the ground. What is Black Skull going to do? Dang it all. Fish. Yikes. Did you just hear that crack, Tony? I did, and I think everyone else did too. Black Skull digs his foot deeper into Lethal's back, crushing his shoulder and collarbone on the ground. Stop. Get off. Please get off. Nice, Black Skull. Destroy him. Brutal, Tony. Black Skull is definitely not holding back tonight. Lethal doesn't seem to be moving. It seems he's lost consciousness from the extreme pain. Black Skull has taken out Lethal. Woohoo. Now you. Now Smiley. Fish, I feel sick to my stomach. We're now left with the final showdown. Smiley versus Black Skull, the final two who will face off for the victory. Who will make the first move? Smiley attacks first, not letting Tony finish his sentence. Black Skull is barely able to dodge, promptly landing a hit on his own on Smiley. The two refuse to let up. They face off and exchange punches, but it seems they're both equally matched to skill. Who will take the step up to defeat the other? Smiley suddenly runs past Black Skull. What is this? Oh my gosh. Smiley has picked up Ant's unconscious body and uses him like a weapon, throwing him at the Black Skull. What in the world is he doing? For real? Who knows? This is never before seen tactics, so. Well, because it's their first time with so many people in the ring, who knew they would start fighting like this? Hey, fight me yourself, coward. Smiley laughs at Black Skull's outburst. Suddenly, Smiley picks up Diamond's unconscious body, using him as a shield again. It seems Smiley is restoring the same tactic that he used against Lethal, but it seems more effective against his opponent this time. Black Skull freezes, hesitating on what to do. That's right, Cell. From what I've observed, there seems to be a certain camaraderie between Black Skull and Diamond. Will Black Skull be able to easily charge at Smiley's human wall like Lethal did? Will he give his all to defeat his final opponent? They're standing by the edge right now. If I run and slam into them at full speed, I might be able to send Smiley off. But Diamond, man, do what you gotta do. I can't hold back. Not when I'm already this close. Sorry, Diamond. Black Skull suddenly charges towards Smiley. Black Skull closes in on him, but wait, he halts in his track. Diamond has regained consciousness. Diamond steps backward, using his body to force Smiley up against the edge of the ring. He pushes Smiley up against the post, using his complete body mass to maximize the force, trapping Smiley. He looks like a last-ditch effort, Tony. Diamond knows he's not strong enough to engage in physical combat with Smiley anymore, so he's betting his all, putting his body strength on his final move. He's pinning Smiley to the edge of the ring, using his back to elbow. He looks like he's trying to physically remove Smiley from the ring. As we all know, once a Shadow's body is physically out of the ring, they are considered out of the match. Diamond is using their position to his advantage. His attempt to push Smiley so far that he falls out of bounds of the ring. Smiley struggles, trying to break free, but Diamond truly is like a wall now, except he's a wall that has Smiley trapped. The Black Skull seizes this opportunity. He shoves Diamond hard, which in turn sends Smiley flying out of the ring. In a shocking turn of events, Smiley has been eliminated. But now, with Diamond regaining consciousness, but he's low-key too weak. He's too weak. It seems we have a new final showdown. Diamond versus Black Skull. They must now face off to see who will achieve victory. Fish. Although I knew close to nothing about Diamond, I really didn't want to have to be put up against him. If I wanted to win, I had to beat down one of the only ones to show me compassion in this underground hell. I don't know why he showed him that compassion. And why did he... Honestly, I wouldn't even read into that compassion. I would still fight him like regular. The two seem hesitant to attack each other. Who will strike first? Just do it, bro. Get to the money. Get to the bag. What's going on? Diamond suddenly drops his fight stance. The Black Skull remains in his ready to defend at a moment whatever. Black Skull, please. Oh my gosh, don't beg me. Help me. Diamond suddenly faints. The physical troll on him must have been massive and has collapsed, and he collapsed at Black Skull's feet, unable to fight any longer. 9 of the 10 shadows have been eliminated. The Black Skull is the last one standing. Since it's free. Okay, he looks good. This is the one and only Black Skull specialty. Everyone endurance. It is like no other. And against the toughest opponents, Black Skull refuses to stay down. Every punch he takes only drives his power, increasing his strength and astronomical level during tough battles. As such, his endurance has crowned him the victor tonight. Black Skull is the winner of the Ring of Shadows' second ever Brawl night. Are we done here? The crowd erupts with cheer for the one and only Black Skull, the undisputed winner. He stands victorious in the Ring of Shadows tonight, rising above his defeated fellow Shadows, the last man standing in tonight's brutal brawl. It was impossible to describe how I felt at the moment. More talking, huh? I see. As blood dripped down my bruised hands and onto the ground, my chest rose and fell, and I stared down at the guys who I'd just been standing side by side with earlier. I felt nauseous feeling rise up in my body. These guys were fighting just as hard as I was for their own goals, and I just beaten them down. I won, but why did this feel like such a loss? Oh my God, just go ask them to be set free from this bullcrap and let's move. Like, why are we still here? I shouldn't have said yes to this art scene. I knew I should have regretted it. I'm already regretting it. It felt like a lot. It felt like I lost myself to the ring once again. Just shut up. Dang. Come with us. Congratulations, Black Skull, on your win tonight. I can't wait to find out what he will request from the ringmasters. As the guard led me down the hallway again, my thoughts cleared. I'd won. At least for this night, it was over. I had to go now. I had to go to Daria. She was waiting for me. No matter what, I had to get to her. I had to get to the dance she promised. Huh? Anyway, every second passing was a second longer. Daria was waiting for me. Maybe being by her side would give me that feeling of victory. I just needed to be there. They're not making me kneel this time. On your knees. That's too funny. Spoke too soon. Black Skull. Congratulations on your victory. I assume you're already aware that what your prize is. A request. I can ask of anything I want. A million thoughts crossed my mind at once. There were so many things I could ask for, but to be set free from the Ring of Shadows was one of them. But if I did that, my financial problem with my mom wouldn't be solved yet. That was the reason I joined the ring in the first place, wasn't it? Get a job then, bro. It's not that serious. Right. I'll just ask them for money. But a certain part deep in me wanted to find out so bad. I wanted to find out who these fishers were. Who were these people that hid in the darkness that thought they had the right to control us? There was another possibility. I could request for them to reveal their identities to me. Right now, there were only 2 of the ringmasters here, but that didn't matter. If I found out who they were, I'd have information that could take this whole place down. But there was a chance they wouldn't even let me leave with that information in the first place. They could reveal themselves and then kill me right after. I couldn't risk it. I had to play it safe. But as I was about to state my request, his words suddenly resonated in my mind. Please, help me. The despair and pleading in his eyes was something I'd never forget because he fell to my feet. Help him? My goodness. How in the world do I help him? What do I do? I only have one request. Black Skull, state your request. I want to be set free. Sure, leave us hanging. Asher never came. Where are you? Finally, it's over. Oh my gosh. What the fish, bro? Just like to waste my time, don't they? It's already 8. Like, ridiculous, man. Anyways, y'all, I'm wrapping this up right here so I can go put food in my stomach. Dang. Y'all just finished reading Play Dirty With Me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this live up here, y'all. I'm so sorry for my complaining when it comes to this story. I just feel like she just do too much. But anyway, I'm starting to build resentment for this dang author, for real, for real. Wait, who wrote Mafia's Hidden Secret? And then who wrote this? Oh, it's all different authors. Yeah, whoever wrote Butterfly Kisses, she's a good author. She knows how to write. 5.8 million. Yeah, she knows how to write. Not too much talking, straight to the point. You know, it's not hard. It's very, very much simple. But anyway, I'll see you guys when I see y'all. That was nice, I guess. Bye, my lollipops. Y'all stay sweet out here in these streets.